How do they get on these platforms? The answer is podcast Payola. So we're going to watch a couple of videos and we're going to break it down. So here we go. Let's go pocket watching.
So let me just tell you how this went, right? I met Him500, you know, through Tony, and we was just chopping it up, busting it up. And he just started, you know, explaining all the stuff he do.
Okay.
And he really gave me $1 million worth of game.
Multi-million dollars.
It was I give you that. It was more than $1 million. It was multi-million dollars worth of game.
All right. So that seemed like a very natural, organic relationship. He met Him500 through a natural situation through Tony the Closure. And what ended up happening, they started talking, and through a natural conversation, he started giving him financial tips, financial advice. And the financial advice was so good to Gillie, he decided, man, I got to share this information with my audience. I can't keep this information to myself. The information is so great, it's going to be able to help my audience. So that's the impression that I got from what Gillie just said, right? That's what I got. Now, if I'm tripping, put it down in the comments. Let me know I'm tripping, correct me. But based on what I just heard, it seemed like it was a very natural situation. He's hanging out with his friends. Tony is one of his friends. And Tony introduces him to this guy, Him500. They start talking a very interesting financial conversation. He's dropping gems. And it got to the point where it's like, hey, man, you're dropping so much great information. I got to bring you on the show to share it. That's the impression that I got. But let's see how it's explained by Him500.
Take it a step back. We went to do $1 million worth of game in February, right? Not February, December. I filmed $1 million worth of game in December, okay? Just that and the third. He called me and asked me if I want to be on $1 million worth of game. Let's clear it up. He asked me if I want to be on $1 million. I ain't asked him. I ain't call him ask no favor. He called me, asked me if I want to be on $1 million worth of game. Word to God. Josh told him no. He said it's 50,000. Josh said I'm cool. He told Alex it's 50,000. Alex said I'm cool. He told me I don't care. I'm like 50,000 $1 million worth of game, run the play.
I'm like 50,000 $1 million worth of game, run the play. Run the play.
Run the play. Run it. It's to get on a platform, right? Said it's 50,000. Then I paid for the full run. I paid to be on the show.
I paid to be on the show. I paid to be on the show. I paid to be on the show.
And it's ready to change the game.
Let me tell you something. If you young, you middle age,
yeah,
you old,
yeah,
you need help with your credit,
busted and disgusted,
and you don't got no money, we gonna fix your motherfucking problem today.
There's a whole lot of passion. There's a whole lot of passion in that ringing endorsement that that $1 million worth of game is giving Him500 so much passion, so much energy, the build up. Remember, this is the opening of the show. Him500 hasn't even said a word yet, right? 99.9% of the people who are watching this show have never heard of this man before. All they know is Wallo and Gillie. They know the show. They are, fans of the show. So as the leaders of the show, what they say has so much sway into how the audience is going to basically receive the information coming from their guests. So I just want to back this up a little bit so that you're clear on the ringing endorsement that they're giving to a guy that I would have to say no one heard of before. At least 99% of the audience of this show most likely have never heard of this man before.
And it's ready to change the game.
Change the game.
If you young, You middle age.
Yeah.
You old.
Yeah.
That's everybody. That's everybody but babies. That's everybody but babies. He said if you're young, you're middle-aged, if you're old, that's everybody. That's everybody but a toddler and a baby.
You need help with your credit.
Your credit busted and disgusted.
And you don't got no money. We gonna fix your motherfucking problem today. So after today's edition, when my man Him500 give out this fucking game,
Me. $1 million worth of games.
if you still got bad credit
It's on you.
and you don't have no money, that's your fucking fault.
Listen, man, that's a lot of buildup. That's a whole lot. I mean, that's a ringing endorsement. That's a whole lot of buildup. What does Him500 have to say?
I paid to get on the show. It was 50K. 50K to get on. 50K to get on $1 million worth of game.
50K to get on $1 million worth of game. 50K to get on $1 million worth of game.
Ain't nothing unethical about my business. Only thing they trying to hang out there is that damn episode clip. Think about it. Yes, I paid them. This was a transactional business relationship.
Yes, I paid them. This was a transactional business relationship.
Ah, okay.
Guy Gillie, repping Gillie.com. And today I'm talking about the podcast Payola situation. You know what I'm saying? The circumstance. I'm gonna just start by prefacing that Gillie was really one of them niggas in my city. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, Gil done co-signed me as a rapper. Gil did me and my nigga CEOQ party, free CEOQ. You know, a lot of niggas I know. So this ain't no personal shit, you know what I'm saying? Because Gillie was one of them niggas when I was trying to figure out everything that I was looking to be like, yo, he doing it. You know what I mean? So not on no podcast shit. I'm talking about as a young boy rapping. You know what I mean? So this ain't like no personal shit. But at the same time, niggas is doing like foul shit. And the part I wanted to bring into it is like the business versus creatives, because I remember Joe Budden having this conversation with on his podcast, and he was like, niggas will interrupt their whole program for an ad. He was talking about why he never had ads, and he was like, I'm all about the user experience. So it's funny, like right at that time, I was trying to really get in the $1 million worth of game. But I noticed like, damn, they don't really give a fuck about the user experience, because every 2 seconds, they coming on there doing ads for weird ass shit like dick swipes and shit like that. So I'm like, they could cut that out if they gave a fuck about us. You get what I'm saying? Like that was the first indication, like, yo, they don't really give a fuck. See, there's a difference between hustling and being a creative, like, or being a businessman versus being a creative. Like, I knew they were strictly business by the moves they was making. You know what I'm saying? Even with their whole controversy with Dev and all that type of shit. I'm like, all right, these niggas is strictly business. You know what I'm saying? Because creative's gonna keep the same niggas around. Period. Like, you know, you're not gonna see M too far from Dre or some shit like that. Like, it's just never gonna happen. Like, niggas don't want no bad blood. But even like a 50, like the way he treat Dre, and him and Dre wasn't never even that. But it's like, as a creative, to have Dre in your back pocket is worth more than whatever you could say about Dre that's gonna piss him off at the time, that's gonna fuck up a relationship with Dr. Dre. You feel what I'm saying? So I just only compared it to that because Dev was the sound engineer, apparently. So if your shit sounding crispy, you gonna do whatever You know what I'm saying? Creatives is looking to keep it going. Niggas, that's why niggas got working relationships that's musicians forever. Because once you hit a pocket with a motherfucker, is off to the races. So anyway, I'm like, damn, they don't really give a fuck about the user experience like that. Because every time I get into something, they showing me some bullshit. So like I said, that was the first indication. Then I've been new to play. First time I seen them niggas on there, I knew to play. Cause I'm sitting there watching a fucking King Von interview, and then all of a sudden it turned into like some business nigga interview, like some random ass nigga in business, like some in business. Like, first of all, everything is business. So these niggas pretending to be businessmen be hilarious. They just put a suit on and fucking just tell you a whole bunch of bullshit that we come to find out is fucking illegal. You know what I'm saying? And we at a scary place when niggas could sell out their audience like that. That's the whole point of this. The whole point of this shit is niggas is selling out their audience for the dollar, and they not being loyal. Like a nigga like, niggas can say what they want about a nigga like Academics, but nigga like Academics keep it real, and he never sold out his audience. He never got around them industry niggas and was like, I'm about to strictly, you know what I'm saying, fuck with y'all and kill my audience off, like not hear them, not give a fuck what they. He never not gave us the information because he cool with somebody. Not like, he's real loyal to his audience, and that's why his shit gonna continue on forever. You gotta be loyal to the niggas that's loyal to you. At the end of the day, these views and all this other shit got you the deal, and it's putting money in your pocket. So for you to really come on camera and literally lie to us and be like, yo, I had a conversation with this nigga, and you know, the conversation went so good. You'll see it in the clip. I don't know if I'm gonna play it before or after. I don't know. I'm new to this shit. I don't know how this shit go. But you'll see in the clip, the nigga gonna say, yo, I had a conversation with the bull, Him500, and the shit went so well that I had to bring him on $1 million worth of game. And the bull, Tony the closer, said, that's not the way it happened. The nigga paid $50,000 to get on the shit. And it's like, so you not only co-signing a nigga who you don't even know if his business practices is gonna match up to what he's saying. Come to find out, it don't. He's gonna have niggas jammed up and going to the feds over illegal shit. So you jump on, you co-sign this nigga for $1, $50,000. Y'all niggas supposed to have $1 million worth of game, and like y'all deal was supposed to be $10 million or some cool shit like that. So for you to take 50,000, come on, and then co-sign a nigga, but not only just co-sign him, you could have just let him talk. You turn around and literally tell us a fake ass story, like you literally just like made up a story, like, yo, I'm chilling with the nigga, he gave me so much game, I had to put y'all on, so now he on this joint, boom. That shit is deceptive, man. Like, I can't, as a nigga who watched the shit, I can't trust y'all niggas no more. I can't trust nothing you say, because I know you will sell me out. That's what I'm saying. There's no loyalty to your audience. And to be honest, that's kind of how his rap career went too. Like, I seen him be way more business oriented than creative, and he fell off on the creative tip, and he didn't even know because he was bigger. So he was doing good business. But I'm saying a nigga like him, it seemed like he don't really know quality, because he'd have known the quality of the mixtapes that he was putting out in the 2000s, even though they was bigger than the shit he was doing before that, wasn't going to sustain because it wasn't good. And doing shit like this just isn't good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not quality material. This is not, now I got to rethink my whole situation. And what fucked me up is, once again, not a personal thing to Gillie. I'm just using this as an example of niggas selling their audience out, and why I take my time and do everything. I've been had the idea for this channel, but I'm just trying to be as helpful and authentic to the people I'm gonna serve, that I'm taking it slow. This shit got 42 subscribers right now. It's gonna have 40,000, 40 million, 40 billion subscribers. I'm just making sure that I'm not doing shit like this, to be honest. And like I said, what fucked me up is Earn Your Leisure was mentioned in that joint later. I ain't playing that part of the clip, but when they said earn your leisure is taking money too, that might be how Him500 got on earn your leisure. That shit hurt, because earn your leisure is probably my very favorite podcast out right now. You know what I'm saying? You talk about, and if you could pay to get on there, this is the worst part. This is what I'm saying. So a nigga pay you so they could get on your platform. Then these niggas they not paying you to get on a platform to just promote an album. Like, if it was to promote an album, I'd be like, cool, whatever, because niggas only gonna spend $14.99 on an album. At the end of the day, these niggas be having these outlandish packages where I gotta pay these niggas $5,000-$10,000 to get in on what they doing. Sometimes if they talking about flipping houses and shit like that, give me $50,000, give me $100,000, da da da. So you gonna take $50,000, make up a fake ass story, lie. I'ma spend $50,000 with this nigga. He gonna burn me. You don't give a fuck about me, dog. You don't care. There's no way you could tell me you give a fuck about your audience and you selling these niggas out for $1 and making up fake ass stories about how you met somebody and lying. Just flat out lying. Like, I can't respect it, bro. I can't respect it at all. Like, niggas will sell you up the river. Fast. You should have just said, yo, him paid. Keep it real, nigga. Like, him paid to be here. He's here. He want to sell some shit to y'all. I don't know about him. I'm a little skeptical. You could have made it funny. Y'all niggas funny. I don't know about him. I'm a little skeptical about him, but he gonna look, spend your money at your own risk. Instead of telling me this nigga is the truth and he put money in your pocket. Nigga said, yo, he got $1 million worth of game. Wallo come out of nowhere. Man, he gave us way more than $1 million worth of game. Keep it real, Gil. And ain't nobody keeping it real. That's the fakest. This is the fakest shit. This shit is disgusting, my nigga. And like I said, this not like no personal shit. This shit is disgusting. This shit smells like dirty business. Like, for real, man. I don't like it. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing $1 million worth of game moving forward, but I don't like it. I don't like this shit. Yeah, I don't like it. Nah. Look, this is the guy Gillie, repping Gillie.com. I'm not about to tell you to subscribe or none of that cool shit to me. Do what you do. Do what you do, bro. I'm gonna keep building this motherfucker and, you know, rolling out my strategies to do it as I do it. You know what I'm saying? And for real, you gotta catch me when you catch me anyway, man. Catch me in traffic. I'll give you a better conversation. But anyway, like I said, just to say it one more time, it's not no personal shit with Gillie. I don't, like, it's certain niggas I hold at a regard where I can't really, don't you know how, like, your uncle or something, like, you might want to fuck him up, but you don't, but it's your uncle. So you be like, I'm gonna just let homie slide. I'm gonna just walk over here. That's what I'm doing right now with Gillie. Like, he did some fucked up shit, but nigga is my uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this all I'm doing today. Yeah, Gillie.com. Log on.